friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Maui, Hawaii. This is the 8th part in the Maui series. In this video, I am going to take you along with me to visit a beautiful blowhole called the Nakalele Blowhole. I am also going to give you a tour of the amazing Anapali Beach Club Resort. I am going to show you the world famous seafood restaurant in Paella called Mama's Fish House. So let's get started. One more time. Off to Maui. In the morning, I checked out from my accommodation at the Maui Vista condominium in Kihei, grabbed some coffee and went straight to check out the Nakalele Blowhole. After spending some time exploring the blowhole, I checked into the hotel room at the Anapali Beach Club Resort for my last night stay in Maui during this trip. On the last day, I had my lunch from the Mama's Fish House and then went to catch the flight out of Maui from the Kahului airport. There is no better way to get energized before an adventure in Maui than having some delicious coffee from the popular Kraken coffee. At this drive-through coffee stand in Kihei, you can get fresh brewed espresso coffee and tea made just how you like it. They have all the classics plus cold brew and their specialty drinks available hot, iced or blended. Kraken coffee is best known around Maui for its coffee ice cubes. I tried the coffee ice cubes and few other drinks. They were delicious. I felt refreshed and all ready to go and explore the Nakalele Blowhole. From the moment I landed in Maui, I was looking forward to seeing this blowhole. What is so special about a blowhole? A blowhole is a hole in the ground that connects to an underground, partially submerged ocean cave. The cave and opening are shaped in such a way that when the ocean rises or waves crash into it, a jet of water and air is violently forced out through the hole. The parking lot directly overlooking the Nakalele Blowhole is at mile marker 38.5 along Highway 340 on the west side of Maui. If you happen to park at the mile marker 38, then you have to take a 1.25 mile round trip hike. Well, I parked at the mile marker 38 by mistake and had no other choice but to do this hike. Fortunately, this turned out to be a beautiful hike. As long as you are able to hike through somewhat rough terrain, taking this route is actually better for seeing some amazing viewpoints. When you hike on this trail, you are immediately transported to an alien landscape with wild and colorful eroded rock formations. There isn't really a main trail here. This is more of a place to wander around and explore. Along the way, I got to see some stunning tide pools. These tide pools, although are beautiful, are best enjoyed from a distance. They are gorgeous and you will be tempted to go down and take a closer look. I resisted the temptation and took some photos from a far distance. You never know, a rogue wave can sweep you into the ocean if you are not using common sense. A section of this trail is also called the Acid War Zone. As the name aptly describes, it is a barren landscape where boulders have been severely sculpted, perched precariously and dramatically eroded by countless years of saltwater spray. From here, you can either follow a path along the cliff or you can backtrack a bit and head through this forest to the next landmark. It didn't appear as though there was a set trail. As long as you are moving parallel to the ocean,
you will find yourself at the end point sooner or later. After exiting the forest, I saw the top of the light beacon. This is the Nakalele Point Lighthouse. Although smaller than your typical lighthouse, Nakalele Point offers incredible views. Visitors can stand on the concrete slab adjacent to the lighthouse for expansive vistas of the tide pools, rocks and crashing waves below. After spending some time at the lighthouse, I followed another trail through the forest. This time, as the trail came out of the forest, I could see the actual vista point for the Nakalele Blowhole at a distance. I started walking fast towards the blowhole. Along the way, I was reminded of how dangerous this blowhole can be. As much as I enjoyed the hike to reach here, I was eagerly looking forward to see the blowhole explode.
Supposed to be down there.
Nakalele Blowhole is basically a marine geyser. Every few minutes, the blowhole erupts, shooting powerful blasts of seawater up to 100 feet in the air. It is surrounded by twisted lava formations, steep slopes, and the Pacific's churning waves. It's both a magical and mysterious sight to behold. In Hawaiian language, Nakalele means the leaning. This vista point is at an ideal distance from the blowhole. You can see it erupt clearly. For the sake of video, I decided to get a little closer, but I was always careful to keep a safe distance. While the Nakalele Blowhole is a popular tourist attraction and a fascinating spectacle, one must be aware that getting too close is extremely dangerous. The area's rocky cliffs combined with the blowhole's unpredictable eruptions and vacuum-like effect have sucked people in and have led to multiple injuries and deaths. It is recommended to stay at least 20 feet from the blowhole and look for warning signs when rough water is sweeping across the area. I found that the location I am standing now is both safe and perfect for viewing the eruptions. The volcanic rock around the blowhole is under a nearly constant barrage of hard-hitting waves. The surf is particularly violent during the winter time when swells coming in from the north produce waves in excess of 20 feet high. Salt water is a very corrosive substance, and its acidifying effects on the brittle porous basalt has created some wild erosion. Many of the rocks look as if buckets of acid had been poured on them. Porous cavities and honeycomb-like pits dominate the area between the highway and the blowhole. Aside from the wet rocks being slippery, there is another reason to avoid spots that are wet when visiting the Nakalele Blowhole. If it's wet, That means that the waves have come up onto the shore that far, and you don't want to put yourself in a spot where there's a greater chance a rogue wave might come. Even if it's dry, if you are close to the edge, a wave can come up when you least expect it, so it's best to avoid the edge altogether. When you are near the blowhole or anywhere along the coast, one pro tip to remember: never ever turn your back towards the ocean. If you care to search about it, you can find so many incidents that happened here. Recently, a California man drowned as he got too close to the Nakalele Blowhole. He was unfortunately killed when a large wave pushed him into the hole opening. Witnesses state that the man briefly surfaced from the hole when the next wave rolled in, but then disappeared and was not seen again. After an extensive search that lasted for several days, that included divers and helicopters, the body of the California man was never recovered. As I waited for the blowhole to erupt strongly, these thoughts crossed my mind. I was wondering how such a beautiful place can also be filled with stories of tragic events. There is no denying that immersing yourself in Mother Nature can constitute some of the most blissful and relaxing experience in life. But is she really caring or ruthless? I recently learned that the officials from the county of Maui have cautioned the visitors in the past from dropping their guard at the location by saying an obvious danger exists and that the site is not promoted by the county of Maui or the Maui Visitors Bureau as a place to visit. According to a statement issued by the county of Maui, the location may be privately owned and therefore the county of Maui is unable to provide any signs or warnings of the obvious dangers the blowhole may present. There are no barriers or official signage around the blowhole. The full unrestricted access lowers people's inhibitions and they succumb to their temptations. You will find visitors peeking into the blowhole, lying down on the rocks around it and facing their back to the ocean. I can't stress enough of the fact that this place is beautiful but is dangerous and should be treated with respect. Wear closed-toe shoes or hiking shoes if you decide to walk closer to the blowhole. Sandals or flip-flops are not recommended for the walk down to the blowhole. Keep this in mind and enjoy this beautiful blowhole. Locals love it, visitors love it, and it is free. Be safe and not let it cost you everything. You can see the spray from the blowhole and hear the huge waves slam onto shore from quite a distance, especially during high tide. You can also feel the vibrations underfoot as you get closer. I didn't go all the way down to the blowhole, no need actually for great views. I sat on the rocks above for a long time, mesmerized by the pounding waves and the tremendous geyser as the blowhole shot plumes of seawater high into the air. In a way, the zoom feature in my camera helped me to watch the erupting blowhole up close. Observing the blowhole at a distance of several yards will be enough to form some pretty incredible memories. The blowhole remains one of my favorite parts of Maui. High tide and high waves make for more drama. If Nakalele Blowhole is not blowing properly when you visit, it's worth another visit at a later date. The best part of Nakalele Blowhole isn't just watching the water shoot into the air, it's the sound. When the water shoots out of the blowhole, it makes a loud, thunderous noise that echoes across the coast. It's like nature's own sound system. It also felt like a natural water park. I like the way spray coming up looked like a little mushroom. On particularly calm days where there is little wind and the swells are smaller, the blowhole can be inactive. However, some days it blasts every few minutes. You have to be really unlucky if the blowhole doesn't erupt at all when you visit. I tried to pose for some good pictures with the erupting blowhole in the background. It was not an easy task. You have to time it properly. I have to say, the power of the sea is on full display here, and the views of Maui's rugged northern coast are quite spectacular. Whatever time you are going to spend here is going to be too short, as leaving this place is going to be tough. This place is that beautiful, very hypnotizing. In the end, like any other visitor, I had to make the tough decision to leave. Short tour of the blowhole in Maui. It's time to go back to the resort and to the next destination. From Nakalele Blowhole, I drove to Anapali Beach Club to check in for the night. Along the way, I got to see some incredible sceneries that Maui's west coast has to offer. This incredible rainbow welcomed me to Anapali. It was around evening time that I checked into Anapali Beach Club Resort. So just now I checked into
Kanapalli Beach Club. It's a hotel in the west side of Maui. It's too windy here. I'm on the 9th floor, but a view from here, guys. Check it out. I'll give you a small room tour. Yeah, rainbow here. Nice hotels, and look at the sun there. You can see from here. Look at the view.
To start with, let me give a short tour of my 9th floor room at this resort. The balcony connected the living room and bedroom, which offered a beautiful view of the ocean. The sunset view from the 9th floor of this building was stunning. I spent some time enjoying the top view of this resort as well as the stunning vistas of Maui mountains and the coast from up here. With a slight drizzle and the wind, it was a relaxing experience. The Kanapalli Beach Club offers air-conditioned 1 and 2 bedroom units. I stayed in the 2 bedroom unit. One bedroom came with 2 twin beds and the other one with a queen bed. There were 2 separate bathrooms and the bathrooms came with all the basic amenities. This is the first bedroom with 2 twin beds. There were TVs in each bedroom as well as in the living room. The kitchen did not have a stove, but it was equipped with a full-size refrigerator, dishwasher, microwave, toaster, coffee maker and full service of dinnerware. This is the second bathroom, which is more fancier than the first one. This has access from both the living area as well as the master bedroom. This bathroom has a nice full-sized bathtub for relaxing. Both the bedrooms have balcony connecting to the living area. In this particular unit in which I stayed, the views from the 2 bedrooms were totally different. It was fun to alternate and enjoy the different views. It was like getting a 360-degree view of this part of Maui. It was stunning. It was a wonderful experience to enjoy the beautiful views of the ocean from different perspectives. I was mesmerized by this rainbow hovering over this mountain. It was beautiful. I enjoyed the sunset colors, munching on the Lahaina pizza and washed it down with cold glass of yummy Maui pineapple wine. After the sun was set, I went to explore the pools. The outdoor elevators are fun to use. The path leading to the pool is set among lush landscape and calming waterfalls. I relaxed in the pool and the hot tub for a while, but then it started raining and it was time for them to close the pool for the night. So I decided to call it a night and went back to my room to sleep. This is the view in the daytime. The view from the balcony in the morning was as stunning as in the previous evening. In the morning, I again went to soak in the pool and the hot tub. I could see the real beauty of the waterfalls in the daytime. I spent some time enjoying the beautiful views from the beach located right next to the resort. It was a really blissful experience. I didn't want to do anything other than just staring into the far distance. I wanted to soak it all in, knowing that this was going to be my last day in Maui during this visit. We saw moon more times than we saw sun. Then I went to soak in the hot tub and took some funny looking photos. Not sure what I was thinking, but anyways, life is all about having fun, and I was having fun, living the life to maximum, far away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
I think they manage for swimming only because they have the 8 foot.
Thank you, Maui. As I am editing this video, I heard about the devastating fire in Lahaina and West Maui. I hope the people of Maui recover from this soon and Maui again becomes the paradise that it's meant to be. After soaking for a bit in the hot tub, I went back to my room to pack and check out. In the morning, the lush landscape along the way looked even better. I had to get one last view of the waterfalls before getting on the elevator.
We should take the outdoor lift.
Going back to the room was way slower than going to the pool. I took some more pictures before checking out from the room. I stayed at this resort only for a night, but it was a great experience. It was very difficult to leave this place, but I was really hungry and was looking forward to the next destination, so that made it easier. I was going to eat lunch at the Mama's Fish House. The Mama's Fish House, located on Maui's north shore in the town of Paia, is one of the most difficult places in Hawaii to get a reservation due to its great food and beachfront ambience. I have heard that getting a reservation here requires much pre-planning. Reservations are taken up to a year out and it's booked solid 4 to 6 months in advance. Well, I didn't know this, so I didn't have reservation. I took a chance and walked in. I was lucky that they had an opening on this day. I was so happy to get a chance to dine at this restaurant. The food and the ambience are worth the effort. They offer full island dining experience, complete with Polynesian decor, oceanfront views, and the friendliest service around. All their fish comes fresh from Maui fishermen each day and ends up on the plates within 24 hours. Executive Chef Perry Bateman, a fifth generation chef born and raised in Maui, marries the resources of the land and sea into his craft. The menu is exquisite and exotic. For appetizer, I got the shrimp wontons with macadamia nut dipping sauce. For the entree, I had the Mama's ahi and mahi mahi curry. The entree came with Mama's mango chutney, hana banana, macadamia nuts and sambal. All the food I ordered were delicious. The drinks were refreshing. Mama Doris Christensen was a real person. She and her husband started the restaurant in 1973. Mind you, this is a very expensive restaurant. Go with an open mind and enjoy the food. At the end, when you look at and admire this decoration, you can be happy that you dined at the best restaurant in Maui. I felt this was a very thoughtful way to give the check at the end. After enjoying the delicious food, I wandered around the place for a bit. Although the food alone is well worth the visit to Mama's Fish House, there's something to be said about their fine dining experience, and it all starts with their fantastic North Shore location. Then it all came to an end. It was time to leave Maui. I returned the rental car and the shuttle service dropped me at the Kahului airport. I had a blast in the last few days exploring this beautiful island of Maui, aptly nicknamed the Valley Isle. As the flight started to take off, I remembered all the great adventures I had in Maui. The breathtaking sunrise from the top of Mount Haleakala, the adventurous drive through Road to Hana, the amazing food, the beautiful beaches, the bustling towns of Lahaina and Kihei, the stunning farms and plantations, and the relaxing stay at some of the best resorts, to name a few. Saying goodbye to Maui was tough, but at the same time I was thankful and happy for these amazing experiences. Mahalo Maui, I will be back for sure. See you then. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel, Live to Travel. To get instant notification when I upload new videos, please press that bell icon. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.